So why not go big or go home and end the weekend with Cowboy Woody? Oh, I'm so excited. Hello everybody and welcome back to your favorite clothing review channel called Dare Wears. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Dare Taylor, and today we have a problem. We are about 2 weeks out from the wondrous Wondercon that is happening in Anaheim. I have told many people that I will be attending this con, and the problem is I don't have 3 days worth of cosplays. But before we get into what I'm gonna do about the situation, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. I would absolutely love for you to come join my community. I post videos every single Wednesday. I add a little bit of vlog style, fashion education, and personality. So be sure to click subscribe, hit that like button, and maybe consider hitting the join button if you'd like to come join me on some adventures. Back to the problem at hand. I need 3 cosplays, so I scrabbled my brain for what I really wanted to do. Ideally, I really wanted to do a Samus cosplay. Samus is one of my favorite Nintendo characters that I always play as in Super Smash Brothers, but my suit that I was supposed to have completely ready for this con is now not ready. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about that situation, but then I also need 2 cosplays to wear on the other 2 days because I bought tickets for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's check the closet and see if there's anything there that might tickle my fancy for WonderCon. This is the coveted cosplay closet where I put all of my costumes and all of my outfits that I wear for shooting content for you all. So I'm just gonna take like a deep dive in here really fast and see if there's anything that I find that could make for a great cosplay for this con. I did want to do Samus, and I do have here my Zero suit. So maybe we could do a day where I'm Zero suit Samus. I gotta talk to my good buddy and pal Jedi Dude Jay and see if maybe how far he is along on the 3D printing of my full armor. But for now, I think we're gonna hold this one out and see maybe if we can do something with that. It's always really difficult to pick cosplays because I know that I'm gonna be outside for most of the con, but I also know that I'm gonna be inside for parts of the con as well. So we gotta think about an outfit that is comfortable, memorable, and also I could wear in and outside and be okay with the elements. I did think about wearing my Officer Jenny cosplay, but unfortunately I don't really have all the pieces to really complete this one. Ooh, I have Catwoman here, but Catwoman would be horrible for outside because it is going to be very hot. I'm going to be spending most of my time outside, but she is wildly popular right now, so I think we're gonna pass on Catwoman here. Anka right here is another great choice, but I was Anka at Comic-Con. If you guys don't remember, I actually wore this cosplay to Comic-Con. There is actually a video of it here on my YouTube channel, so be sure to click it if you didn't watch me at Comic-Con here in LA. It was really fun. So we're gonna put Anka back into the closet. Honestly, after digging through my closet, because I do still have 2 weeks, I think I might have a really good idea for a cosplay that I could build relatively quickly. And we're back at my desk. The best part, in my opinion, about cosplay is having the ability to have full say on what character you would like to be and getting creative control. So I think I'm gonna test myself to the limits and see if we can put together a Slave Jasmine cosplay. Not to be mistaken with Slave Leia, but I wanna take the costume from the moment when she is a slave essentially to Jafar and she does the iconic Jafar, I never realized how incredibly handsome you are. I think that might be really iconic, and I think it would be really, well, I mean, it'll be iconic for me since I did have an article in the New York Post about my past jobs that I had before I became an online influencer person, YouTuber, TikToker, dork. But I'll insert that here. I think I want to deep dive on the internet and see if we can pull together an entire Slave Jasmine look. Let's see what we can find. Honestly, I thought the most difficult thing would be to find the iconic crown and earring combination, but after a quick search on Etsy, it is so doable. But yeah, I think let's do it. So I'm sitting here right now on Etsy after I found the crown and earring combination, and I'm scrolling through this main page after I just typed in Slave Jasmine cosplay, and there are a couple. There are like 1 or 2 different options that look okay, but I don't just want to pay an obscene amount of money for an okay cosplay. I'm gonna guess that we could probably find one online, just as like a maybe red genie costume that we could make to fit our narrative. And after I Googled red genie cosplay, I found one that's from the company called Eye Candy. It's on sale on Poshmark, so I think I'm gonna get it because I think we could easily like make this work. Let's go, let's do it. We're gonna be Slave Jasmine on Friday, but we still have another issue to deal with. So while I order all these different parts and pieces, I'm gonna have to take a day to figure out what I'm gonna be for Saturday and for Sunday, because those are just as equally as important as Friday. I'll take tonight to think about it, and hopefully tomorrow I have some brilliant idea. Okay, we now have like a week to get ready for the con. I spent some time thinking about what I wanted to be on the other few days, and I was going through my closet today and I knew that like I'm out of time. I've got one cosplay coming in, and I started talking to my friend Jeremy about Zero Suit Samus. Now, like I showed you guys, I already have the Zero Suit for her. All I would need is like maybe some like cool extra prop, and he told me he could drop off my Samus helmet. So I'm like, great, that could be my Saturday thing, but I needed something for Sunday. And then it dawned on me today with my little pigtails, and I saw my cowboy hat fall out of my closet, and I was like, it's a sign. For Sunday, we're gonna go as Sheriff Woody, because I iconically have gone viral multiple times for this cosplay. People seem to recognize me. People seem to really love this outfit. So why not go big or go home and end the weekend with Cowboy Woody? Oh, I'm so excited. But before I get into showing you guys some other things, we have some packages to open with some of our Slave Jasmine pieces. So let me grab those. This is the Slave Jasmine cosplay. Yeah, there she is in all her glory. So this is that genie costume I was showing you guys. I can't wait to try it on. We're definitely getting rid of those clear straps though, like, ugh. And I'm not a fan of the belt, so luckily I took the liberties on Amazon to order myself another belt. We'll have to check that out later. I don't want to spoil anything by trying on the cosplays yet, so I'm just going to show you everything, and then you'll get a nice surprise on the day of the con. I also have the crown and the 2 earring pieces, which will really solidify our cosplay, because people tend to think that like genie outfits, they think of I Dream of Genie, but if we have the iconic Jasmine Jafar crown with the earrings, I think it'll really seal the deal. And then also I couldn't help but pick out some accessories. So I got this really cool like snake coil bracelet. I thought would look really cool since she does have a snake band around her arm. It's really like bendy though, so I'm curious to see if this will even stay on my arm. I got a really cool belt that I'm gonna wear, and some like other accessories in this bag. So I have some other things to kind of like test out, give a try, see what I like with my cosplay. And of course, you can't forget the iconic shoes that she wears. Typically for Jasmine, she wears pointed toe shoes, but they don't sell any anywhere. So I just got myself a pair of gold ballroom shoes, which weirdly enough, they're very comfortable. So I can't wait to show you this cosplay. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a whole new world in this cosplay. But Jedi Dude Jay is actually about to meet up with me, and we're gonna do some measurements for my Samus armor, and he's gonna bring the helmet. So, and now we have the Samus helmet. Da-na-na-na, super cool. It is not exactly complete yet, but honestly, I think it's a pretty cool staple for my cosplay coming together. It was completely 3D printed, which is incredible, by Jedi Dude Jay. I will insert his Instagram right here. Be sure to give him a follow. He typically makes Mandalorian armor, but I was like, bro, I bet if you can make Mando armor, you could probably make Samus armor. But we're not just trying to make Samus armor here. We're trying to make Metroid Dread armor. Armor that lights up, armor that has an actual cannon. Well, not like a cannon, one that like spits smoke. We want the green glass in the helmet to glow. We're on our way to making this like the most lifelike, like she popped out of the game suit that's ever been made, which I totally believe in his creative abilities. But for Wondercon, this is all we got because it took a little bit longer than expected to get the 3D files. But hey, this is a great start. So he dropped this off. It fits like pretty good, but I think once I get the wig sorted and styled, I'm probably not gonna wear it for the con. Let's get our week ready. Let's do it. WonderCon day one was a smash hit that I couldn't have even planned for. I honestly thought pulling together the Slave Jasmine cosplay either would hit or it would flop, and honestly, it was such a huge hit that I could not have been prepared for. People were so excited to see a Disney princess out and about, and also to see one that isn't usually cosplayed often. People were just so delighted to come meet Jasmine. I had so much fun being her, and of course I got in some shopping at the end of the day. Obviously you can see my ridiculous stuffed animal that I got. It's actually for a friend, so don't get too excited. It's not for me, but I had a fantastic time as Jasmine. And that was WonderCon day one. Stay tuned to see what I wear for WonderCon day two. I'm so excited. Saturday was even more packed than Friday, which, I mean, I guess I could have told you that that was gonna happen, but I had no idea how I was gonna be pulled left and right to take photos of people, to go to a different location, to, you know, sign things for people, take photos with people. People were so excited to see that helmet and to hear that there's gonna be a full Samus dread suit in the works. People were beyond excited about that. I couldn't believe how many people were just delighted to come meet me and that recognized me. It was insane. The day was so busy that I even got whisked away to another location called OC Wonderland, and I shot a set there of me as Samus as well. I'll insert some pictures. It was super amazing. Such a busy day. I couldn't wait for my last and final cosplay, which was going to be Cowboy Woody. So most people say that Saturdays are the busiest days at cons because people usually have the full day off, and Sundays typically not as many people go. Sunday was the craziest day for me. As you can see here, I went as Cowboy Woody, as I told you in the very beginning of this vlog. I had so many of my friends wait in my own line to come meet me, which was crazy. I posed with multiple other really well-known cosplayers. I also got to be photographed by many people on this day. Probably it was the biggest day of me being photographed and videoed, was me as Cowboy Woody. It was just so fun. I even got to get in a little bit of shopping towards the very end, which was incredible, and I got some really great things. I want to share those with you at the end of the video, so stay tuned if you're curious with what I bought from the con. This was such an incredible day. I was so happy that I had so much fun at WonderCon. Did you stick around to see what I bought from the con? Of course you did. It was exhausting, but I had so much fun at the convention. I am so incredibly blown away by all the photos. I insert all the photos here, even on my face, just like, but I want to show you some of the cool things I got from the con. I got to meet a very talented artist who drew this awesome picture of Misty. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge Pokemon nerd, so shout out to this artist. I'll insert his Instagram. Amazing artwork. I'm totally blown away. Love Psyduck at the bottom. I finally got my hands on a Charmander Pop Funko because I have the Squirtle and the Bulbasaur, so now I finally have a Charmander to complete my set. And I got myself a Slave Jasmine Pop Funko because I don't have this one. Do you collect Pop Funkos? Put in the comments below. I personally only try to collect ones that actually mean things to me or that I've actually portrayed before, so I gotta limit myself. And I'm not doing a very good job of limiting it. It has now been 2 weeks since WonderCon happened, and I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. It's certainly I don't know. I like taking you guys behind the scenes and letting you in so that way you kind of know more about me and you know what I'm like. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and don't worry, I will be picking out some cons to attend in the future, so keep an eye out on that community tab here on YouTube. The best place to keep an eye on that tab is by subscribing, because then that way you'll be able to see it. And there'll be plenty of more cosplays coming up in the future. Be sure to check out my Amazon wish list. There's a ton on there right now. Become a member. I would love to see you during my live streams here on YouTube. And on that note, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, my fashion students, and I can't wait to bring you on the next adventure to another con. See you later, my little Dareware students. No, but like really, I got like 4 cosplays in my PO box recently, so I'm like ready for the next con already. Let's go. Which one we going to? Let's do it. You wanna go? You wanna meet me? Let's go. Let's do it.